Okay, so this is Gothway Gardens. We're just going to shoot through the gameplay mechanics of Daggerfall. So we've got from Privateer's Hole to Gothway Gardens. This is the town map, and if you look around the town, it's very polygonal, very plain, everything's flat. You get temples, and we'll just pop into a temple here. Temple has got lots of bookcases. You can join, you can speak to anyone in here, join the guild, make a donation. Joining the guild gives you extra bonuses. You can use the trainers, you can use the services they have, and that's usually training, potions, cure diseases and spells. I think you don't need to join the guild to actually get the spells, but you can talk to this guy who looks like a banker, tell him to ask him to make potions, or you can make potions with him and you can buy potions here. But there's tons of little services, and of course you can get quests off them, and that gives you gold, reputation. Making a donation increases the reputation. There's general stores where you can sell your stuff, pretty self-explanatory, just going and selling all your loot. You can also buy a few things. You can just go through the stores and buy a few things. These grey buildings that are scattered all over the place, they look slightly different depending where you are. They're green on the world map. These are the taverns, so we can go into a tavern, and these are the only places you can rest. You can talk to him, ask for a room for how many days, and you can pay for it. Food and drinks don't do anything. You can talk to him as well if you want, but that's the only place you can actually rest safely in town. If you decide to rest, you will get arrested for loitering inside a town, and then you'll be put away by the guards. Irritating. But the blue buildings are either guilds, temples, and we're just gonna quickly pop along to the Mages Guild, see how it's done. Mages Guilds open at, I think they open at 12 o'clock, so they're pretty late opening. Shops open at 9 o'clock and shut around 6. Mages Guild shuts opens from 12 to 8. So the times are staggered. Fighters Guild also opens late. Temples, I think, are open around the clock, so that's an advantage. Of course, you can't rest in them. Fighters Guilds, you can actually rest in them. But here, we have the Mages Guild. We can go and speak to the guy, and you can join the guild. I'm already a member, and you can get quests. And this is the best quest. This is basically a protection quest. He's chosen to guard you while he sleeps. And these are all random quests, of course, but this is the best one to pick up some gold and pick up reputation, and you don't really have to go anywhere. So you just go into this place, you rest, and well, you actually loiter. If you rest, you get arrested, and prepare your spells, because soon enough some enemies will turn up. So loiter 3 hours, because that's the time of the meditation that we're guarding, and enemies turn up. So we wait for them to appear, and then we can shoot them. But that's pretty much it. My game's bugged out. This sometimes happens on DOSBox. It can be really irritating. It just means that you move super fast, and your enemies move super fast as well. It makes clipping a nightmare. It makes your enemies and you disappear into the walls, so you can't get to them. And I think that's what's happened here. We only have to have a light tap. I mean, it's not entirely the fault of the game, it's more of the fault of DOSBox not assigning the right cycles to the game, but it does get quite annoying. But yeah, this is the general scheme of what you can do. You can just join up to a guild, you can get missions from them, they pay you gold, plus you can loot the people that you kill. All the missions are pretty much involve killing something or going to a dungeon and killing something. There's lots of other functions you can do with the Mages Guild there. There's that's, I think, as a teleporter woman, you can teleport. That's a Daedric summoning person. Daedric summon is a bit different in the game, because Daedric summoning means actually summoning the Daedric lords to get an artifact. You can only summon them on a certain day of the month, and you have to read about that in the books. This guy sells you spells usually, so you can just talk to him if you want to buy spells. Through here, this is an item enchanter guy, so if you want to enchant items you can speak to him. They're only available to certain levels of people, and through here she makes custom spells. Again, you have to be a certain reputation to, or a certain level to get there, and he does training. So you've got there's also someone else around who does identifying, he does quests. So that's your Mages Guild, and that's pretty much all you can do in the Mages Guild in Daggerfall. But that's it. We're gonna try and level ourselves up and get ready for the next quest that's gonna come our way. Alright, so see you then.